Hey friends, it's time for math time again. Today we're going to practice counting to 7, and then we're going to practice counting and doing something and doing an activity or a movement to the number 8. So first let's do the number 7. So we're going to flap like a bird. And each time we flap, we're going to count 1. Ready? You can watch me first, and then I'll do it the second time. You can join me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, do it with me. Remember, we're going to stop at the number 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Stop. All right, next, we're going to hit our legs each time we count till we get to the number 7. You ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Stop. All right, you join me if you didn't do it the first time. Remember, we're going to stop at the number 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Stop. Oh my gosh, you guys are getting really good at counting and doing a movement and stopping on the right number. Now we're going to do it to the number 8. Ready? Got your wings ready? We're going to stop at the number 8. Join me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Stop. Good job. Let's do that one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Stop. Way to go, friends. Now let's tap our legs, and we're going to stop at the number 8. I think you got this by now. Join me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Stop. Good job. If you weren't able to do it with me the first time, I'm going to do it one more time, and I want you to do it with me. Remember to stop when we get to the number 8, and every time you hit your leg, you count. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Stop. Excellent job, friends. Now let's get into our lesson. Today's I can statement is I can tally 6 and 7 objects. Now, earlier this week, we did some tally marks. We practiced doing tally marks. So I'm going to show you with the practice activity how to do the tally marks. So I have some cotton balls here. You can put out some counters for each one of the cotton balls I have. And let's count them together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I have 5 cotton balls. If you need to, stop the video, and I want you to pull out 5 counters. All right, friends. Now, I'm going to make a tally mark in this box here for each counter, or each cotton ball. Count the tally marks with me. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. And remember that 5th line goes across all 4 lines. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's how you make tally marks showing the number 5. I want you to practice it on your paper at home. All right, friends, this is another activity. You remember Old MacDonald? Well, guess what? He has a new barn, and he needs to make some new stalls. Stalls are the room or the spaces that animals use inside of a barn. But he needs to know how many sheep he has, and he needs to know how many horses he has in order for him to get the correct number for each animal. So how can we sort these animals into groups to make it easier to count? You guessed it. We could put all the sheep together and all the horses together. Magic! Computer magic! So now we have the animals sorted. How many animals are in each group? Help me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The last number I said tells me how many. 7. I have 7 horses. Can you say that? Say there are 7 horses. Good job, friends. Now it's time to count the sheep. Remember, the last number you say tells you how many. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How many sheep are there? You're right. Say 6 sheep. Excellent job, friends. Now, we have these pretend drawings of stalls. Which stall will we use to line up the sheep? Which stall will we use to line up the horses? Well, we know that there are 6 sheep. Which stall has 6? You got it, friends. That's right. This number here is the number 6. So let's put 1 sheep in each stall. Join me and help me count as I put each sheep in each stall, in one stall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Excellent job. How many sheep are there? 6. How many stalls? 6 stalls. Excellent job. Now we have to put a horse in each stall here. Let's count as we put a horse in each stall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. How many horses are there? You're right, there are 7 horses. And how many stalls do we have? We have 7 stalls. Now it is time for us to draw tally marks to show, using tally marks, how many we have. Watch me as I draw a tally mark for each sheep. 1, 2, 3, 4. And remember that 5th line goes straight across all 4 lines. 5. Do we have enough tally marks? You're right. We need 1 more. So 5 and 1 more is, you guessed it, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1 more is 6. Excellent job. Now it's time for us to draw a tally mark for each horse. Remember, when you get to the number 5, you got to draw a diagonal line across all 4 lines. Let's practice that together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Remember, this 5th one goes across all 4 lines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do we have enough tally marks to match the number of horses? No, we don't. So we have 5. Remember, put 5 in your head. 5 and 1 more is, what comes after 5? 6. You got it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Do we have enough tally marks now to match the number of horses? No, we need 1 more. So we have 6. So put 6 in your head. What comes after 6? Say 6 and 1 more is, what's the number after 6? 7. Let's count to make sure we have the correct amount. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1 more is 6. 6 and 1 more is 7. Now you count the tally marks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1 more is 6, and 1 more is 7. How many tally marks? 7. Say there are 7 tally marks. Excellent job, friends. We have another activity to do, practice adding or using tally marks. I want you to count your cotton sheep. So you want to get your counters out again. And I want you to match them to the numbers we have here on the screen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. How many pretend sheep do we have? Say 7 sheep. Now we're going to make a tally mark for each one. Help me count the tally marks. 1, 2, 3, 4. What happens for the 5th one? That's right, diagonal line across. 5. Do we have enough tally marks? Not yet. Say 5 and 1 more is 6. 6 and 1 more is 7. How many tally marks did I make? Say you made 7 tally marks. Let's count them to make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wonderful job, friends. This is our last activity. We're going to count the cows and we're going to count the pigs using tally marks. Are you ready? Help me count. 1, 2, 3, 4. What happens for the 5th one? You guessed it, a diagonal line. 5. Do we have enough tally marks yet? Not yet. So 5 and 1 more is, you guessed it, friends. The next number is 6. 5 and 1 more is 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How many tally marks do I have for the cows? 6. How many cows are there? You guessed it correctly. 6. Now let's create tally marks for the pigs down here. Help me count the tally marks. 1, 2, 3, 4. What do we do with that 5th one? That's right. We slice it across diagonal line. 5. Do we have enough tally marks? Put 5 in your head. 5 and 1 more is 6. All righty. How many tally marks do we have right now? We have 6. Say we have 6 tally marks. Do we have enough? You're correct. We need 1 more. Say 6. Put 6 in your head. What comes after 6? 6 and 1 more is, you guessed it, friends, 7. 7 is the next number. Let's count them to make sure we're correct. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1 more is 6. 6 and 1 more is 7. How many tally marks did I make? 7 tally marks. Can you say that with me? Say you made 7 tally marks. How many pigs are there? You guessed it correctly. Say there are 7 pigs. That's right. How do we know that there's 7 pigs? Oh, you smarty pants, you're right. Because we did a line, we drew a line for each pig. This is how we can show the number 7 using tally marks. I hope you had fun doing today's lesson, friends, and that you continue to practice making tally marks at home with your family. Happy learning, friends. Bye.